Hey everybody. So I was at an estate sale and I came across this wallpaper, which I think it's vintage. It has this tree print and I'm using the bulk of it for a home DIY project. I've got this much left and I found this one. And I did have another project planned, which I will do, but this sort of jumped the line. I was very inspired by these wallpapers, and I know this one's vintage. I just love it almost looks like this sort of, like it's been hand painted on there, and I don't know if it has or hasn't, but I just was like, wow, I want to make something with this right away. So let me show you what these turned into. Well, if you saw the thumbnail, you know, but let's get into it. Okay, I made this coordinating set. This is a journal folio. And this is a blank journal, almost more like a journal booklet because it's pretty thin. This one is a little thicker. I'll start with the journal because it's very simple and straightforward. So I added this little metallic gold bow. This is vintage fabric, also found at the same estate sale. And I just thought they complemented each other really well. And I got this eyelet trim also at another estate sale. And so this just pops off, the second one, and then it opens and it's all blank white pages and boom. So there's that. I will admit it's a little bit easier to get off than it is on, but you just kind of do like that and then I just pull it to where I want the bow. And then it has that sort of double ruffled effect, which I just think is really cute. Okay, so let's set that to the side. And now this is, I believe, a folio. If I have the wrong term, let me know. I'm still new to the journaling world. Like art journaling or junk journaling. But I love this vintage earring as the thing that keeps it shut because unlike my binder clips, this is the perfect amount. It keeps it shut, but it doesn't dent in the paper in any way. So good, right? And then it complements the style. So this one has this, I want to say eyelet, but it might be a different name, like this fabric. And then I did this satin pleat here with a little heart cut out. Pocket here, then this flips. This is a clear pocket, so this is the opening, and then you close this back up. This flips open, and then pocket here, pocket here. So let me show you what's in the pockets. They're like mini notepads, just a few pages on each one. And then the washi floral tape on the top. I wanted to use that green. I wanted to incorporate this leafy lined pages in. And so this one has more of the leafy lined pages folded in here. And then this just holds that closed until you actually seal it if you decide to. A journal card. I inked that with my brown and green ink. And all of these images were vintage florals that I had from my flower books, like my gardening and flower books. And I added this lace here. And this one has a journaling card inside that I inked with, I think it was green, brown, gray, and blue. And then I left it blank on the back. So those all tuck right back in there. And then, let me pull it down a little. That flap that folds up, I just put a page of this floral and then a page of this lace paper. And then I left just a line of blue, so this will be blank if you wanted to end up adding anything there. That's still open. Let's see if I can get closer. So just kind of soft lace and soft floral. Then when that folds back down, this comes over. This is just for fun. And then this pocket holds the other journal cards. I added some of that eyelet on there. It has 1, 2, 3. And these were from the other wallpaper. And then I'll show you what I'm doing with the wallpaper when I get it finished. But right now it's in progress, so I'll update you on that one. I think this art journaling just kind of brings in like everything I like about art, that there is no rules. You make with what you have, get creative with what you have, enjoy picking up pieces to incorporate into your work along the way, sharpening skills. Like I'm learning with doing these little journals and even the books that I'm making, I'm learning new techniques. And I'm getting really into like mixed media because we're mixing paper with like metal and fabric, and it's just very open-ended. It's very relaxing to make these sorts of things, and it's kind of reawakening my passion for art. And so yeah, I'm just really happy doing this, and I hope to share more projects along the way. Let me know like what are you into making lately, and what are your favorite things that you like to do to relax, if you don't mind sharing, because I find this very therapeutic and relaxing. It's a really great way to shut my mind off and just kind of throw my music on and just get in the zone. So I hope you're out there being creative, and I'll catch you guys later.